All right, you guys, what is going on? This is the late night boxing talk. So I'm gonna probably do one of these maybe once a night. So a lot of stuff coming up in boxing, a lot of matches to be announced. Okay, they had the second and final press conference for, basically Fatal Fury. Ryan Garcia still in now talking about somebody framed him and stuff. He the one that started this conspiracy theory stuff. So Ryan is a moron, and it just goes to show me, based off the fact that Ryan Garcia is being treated and has been vilified for basically getting cheated because Ryan Garcia had a banned substance in his system, and he talking about somebody framed him. Ryan Garcia sounds ridiculous, and then Teofimo Lopez is having identity crisis now. He's trying to be Brent Michaels. I forgot who Brent Michaels uh, used to play with. I think he was in Poison. I think he was in Poison. They sung that song called "Girls, Girls, Girls." But nevertheless, and uh, Barbozo, excuse me, you know, um, he got slapped by Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Technically, when you slap somebody or punch somebody in a press conference, it's technically assault. Just like if you punch somebody after the fight is over, it's technically assault. But nevertheless, um, anyway, Ryan is just a moron. And for the black people that's sticking up for him, that's against Devin Haney, and that's what I mean. To a certain degree, black people just really showed it, in particularly black men, that they're gutless and they're cowards. I will, I wouldn't never in life ride for Ryan Garcia. I won't ever support him in no way, shape, or form. Here it is, a dude that got caught cheating and ain't man enough to accept accountability and just face the fact that was found in your system. And then not to mention that racist stuff that you said. And then so for the people that's overlooking that, like I said, a lot of you black people was just weak. And y'all will do anything for views. And that's just the bottom line. And that's just sad how desperate you are for clicks and views and money and stuff. I don't do this for the money. I do this because I like doing it, you know. But nevertheless, and this is what I mean about fake pro blackness. Y'all want to play that blackness card when it's convenient. Like now you trying to play that with Tank. But every time I looked around, Tank then, you know what I'm saying, went against the grain supporting Ryan Garcia over Devin Haney. There's no camaraderie with us. There's no unity. Black people is fixated on wanting acceptance from everybody. Black people want everybody to like them so bad, except black people themselves. We will go at each other like it's nobody's business. But when it comes to time to fight against others, the open enemy or the other enemy, we ain't nowhere to be found. It's yeah, yeah, but like for real. I won't ever, you know, like I said, deal with Tiafimo. Neither Tiafimo is just a clown. He a culture vulture, and he just, you know what I'm saying. He just don't got no pizzazz. No matter how hard he tries to go viral, nobody pays attention to him because he's just a lame ass culture vulture, no identity Latino, and that's all it come down to. And if you mad that I said it, well, so what? But anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. So it was revealed, or it's been speculated, that Tank versus Lamont Roach underperformed, which, from what I've been told, it did. Now, you got some people mad, upset, making videos, responding to people that's putting out the numbers, talked about that fight did between 500,000 and 700,000 pay per view. Please stop it. Okay. If it did that much, Sir Knows himself, aka Leonard Ellaby, would have came out, you know, talking to the people that he talked to behind the scenes, and they would have put out the numbers. This fight did not sell very well because nobody cared about this fight. Just like they were perpetrating the fraud, talking about this fight was going to sell out instantly. That fight got announced like in November, and the fight technically still didn't sell out. The Barclays at capacity could hold like 20,000 people. They had around 18,000, which is good. But at the end of the day, some of those tickets were rebought and basically, basically come to people. But that's okay. But I'm gonna say this on the flip side, on the good side about Tank. Look, Tank can bring in a mass black audience because the people that come to see Tank primarily are black. So that that myth about black people don't come see fights, that's a lie. But nevertheless, um, Tank fans are crashing out. They're coming after anybody that basically puts out what the speculated numbers is in which this fight underperformed. That's okay. Things happen. But to sit up here and have these personal attacks, attacking content creators, call them liars and all that kind of stuff. Like, listen, no matter how much you cape for the PBC and Al Heyman, you ain't getting no job. So just stop it. At the end of the day, I'll support the PBC. I cover their fights on my channel. I'll talk about their fights, even though I have difficult getting credentialed for PBC events. And and that ain't no coincidence neither. That's just real talk. But I just find it rather amusing that Tank fans are coming after anybody that challenges what Tank's so-called ticket sales are and pay-per-view numbers are. Okay, they keep saying that this was a record-breaking gate for Tank. Okay, well, how much did it? Okay, well, what's the numbers then? We ain't even heard the numbers. Y'all do know that those announcers announce what basically the promotional companies tell them to announce. Okay, so how much money did this particular fight do? How much did it make? How much money did it bring in at the gate? We ain't even heard what the gate was. But it's supposed to have broke broke records for like the second highest gate. Okay, so what's the numbers? Where's the numbers? What are the numbers? Why haven't we heard any numbers? And then Tank is only guaranteed like $3 million for this fight. Tank only made $3 million. Devin Haney is going to make far more in this fight, and he's like the co-main event. Tank only made $3 million, only guaranteed $3 million. So my thing is, why are you guys get mad when people report the numbers? I'm gonna say this much. I'm not gonna lie and say I have something against. I don't have something against Tank because technically I do. I feel he went against the grain, and I felt that he was cooning it up in favor of Ryan Garcia. And Tank loves to like tear down other black fighters. He always got something to say about Terrence Crawford. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and this is just real talk. This ain't no gang shit. I'm not in no gang. Just like I had to make it clear to some other goofy nigga that was sitting up here trying to make it look like I had to be an Errol Spence fun boy who got an attitude against me for basically standing on my own 2 feet and basically voicing my own opinion. Like I said, nobody tells me what to do. Y'all want to play that black card shit when it's convenient. Oh man, why y'all tearing down Tank? Y'all talking about Tank, man. Tank is a black man, but ain't y'all the same people that have been tearing down Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson for years? Yeah, do Shakur Stevenson say some stuff I don't agree with sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. But Shakur Stevenson, I didn't met him quite a few times. Shakur Stevenson is a decent kid. Do he say stuff that I don't agree with? Absolutely. But y'all the same ones that is always putting down Terrence Crawford. So where was that blackness shit when y'all was constantly tearing down Terrence Crawford, calling him a coon, calling him top ranked Toby? But then here it is, Tank going against the grain, ride with Ryan Garcia, a Mexican that cheated a black man in a fight, didn't make weight intentionally, basically had steroids in the system, PEDs in the system, made racial remarks, made hate speech towards black people, but then y'all trying to pull that blackness card, but you trying to question Terrence Crawford's blackness. You trying to question content creators' blackness when it pertains to Tank. Y'all can't have it both ways, but apparently you think you can. Or you want to do power to the people when it's convenient for you. At the end of the day, these were the numbers that I was told through various sources. How come only one source said that this fight did 5 to 700,000? And please don't listen to goofy dudes that be on X or Twitter, whatever it's called these days, sitting up lying. They've been caught in so many lies. So I don't understand. I don't understand where you guys be coming from, for real. Once again, you can't be black when it's convenient for you. So you can't play that power to the people stuff whenever you want to. Oh, when we criticize Tank, all of a sudden we're coons, we're Sambos, we're Uncle Toms. But when it pertains to Terrence Crawford, then, it's free for all. So come on, man, just stop it, man. I'm just having a ball with this because this is just hilarious how people are really getting upset about the fight flopping. The fight was a flop, okay? It did not do good. It did not do good. Let me tell you how I know. I was calling bars, sports bars, asking them, was they going to show the Tank fight? And they was like, no. Because they felt that they wasn't going to make any money. They felt like they wasn't going to get enough people to come to the bars, spend money, and they could turn a profit. I was calling several places. Y'all gonna have a Tank fight. I call several bars just to see. That's how you know there isn't a buzz for this fight. This is how you know people wasn't checking for this fight. See, when Spencer Crawford was going down, yeah, they were bars. Yeah, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. Yeah, come through. So this is just real tough. I don't understand why people get so I I don't know why people get so upset when you put out reports. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. I ain't gotta watch what I say because y'all get mad. For real. I mean, technically, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. What you get mad for? You ain't gonna do shit when you see me. You not gonna say shit when you see me. Because one, that would just be stupid. What are you getting mad about? Why are you getting so triggered? Make that make sense. You mad because I'm actually reporting what the pay-per-view numbers are. Trust me, if this fight had did 5 to 700,000, I'm telling you, Leonard Ellaby, Sir Nose would have been one of the first ones. Because Tank's a star, man. He's a star, man. He's a star. People packing it in to come see him, man. Well, they show it's not hidden. They show not clicking on that button that say, buy the pay-per-view. They show what clicking last Saturday. They show what paying that $90. And they wanted $90, man. Are you serious? They wanted $90. Like, what? Like, come on, man. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Y'all wanted $90 for this? Even though it turned out to be a decent fight. But come on, man. Many people thought that Tank was going to knock Lamont Roach out. And to our surprise, our pleasant surprise, Roach put up a great fight. And many people believed that he was the rightful winner. Now, you got Tank fans, who basically came from hiding, who, crawled from under their rock, came out of the basement when they announced that the decision was going to remain the same, a draw. Then all of a sudden they started beating their chest, like, you know what I'm saying? Or going into Dave Chappelle mode. Gotcha, bitch. Not really. Many of us believed that they wasn't going to overturn that fight. I never said that they were going to overturn that fight. I did not believe that they were going to overturn that fight. But at the very least, they admitted that that was a knockdown. And that now we know Tank should have lost that fight. Now, what happens in the rematch, we'll just have to see. But Tank is talking about he's not going to fight him right away. Tank is talking about he wants to revisit the Lomachenko thing. So Tank appeared to have his eyes set on Lomachenko. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Anyway, just wanted to give y'all a quick briefing. This your boy Town. Shout out to Bill. I'll talk about Bill tomorrow.